Hello everybody, it's the Swedish Traveler here. How you doing? Since it's Monday, it's going to be another world news story for you guys. It has happened quite a lot during the weekend. Um, the first thing that I want to talk about, this is going to be a long-winded video, so sorry about that. First thing, Helen McCrory, who is an actress who has been in Peaky Blinders, amongst other things, has passed away. From what I can understand, she battled with cancer, and sadly she lost the battle. And yeah, that's all I need to say. Sadly enough, I haven't seen Peaky Blinders, but I heard it's a great show. So I'm gonna move on. The second thing that I want to talk about is another actor, Idris Alba. And I must admit that I find this kind of hilarious in a way. Apparently, Idris Alba isn't black enough. And when I read it, I was like, dude, what the hell? Yeah, he doesn't act black, but do you really have to act black to be black? Idris Alba is apparently is black, so I don't understand what the freaking problem is. So I think that's just really messed up that he isn't black enough, dude. And the third thing that I want to talk about is Washington Post. I saw this from Memology 101. That Washington Post, they released an article at first, be like, well, masks doesn't really help. It didn't help during the Spanish flu and stuff. And now, and just maybe over a week later, they released another article and be like, well, mask does work. Make up your fucking mind, god damn it. And I'm guessing they just want the clicks, which is sad in a way. The next thing that I want to talk about is something that did happen here in Sweden. Care assistant in an elderly home here in Sweden got infected by COVID-19. She did a test, and waiting for the test, she got back to work. And when she finally got the answer that she was COVID positive, she lied to the boss and continued working. And by some coincidence of sorts, a person at the home died from COVID-19. It is not clear if she infected the person. But the whole thing that she lied, being negative while she was positive and still working, and at least from me and being a nurse and all, I was like, dude, that is so messed up. If you really cared for the person you're taking care of, you should just take responsibility for it and saying like right off the bat, well, I am positive. Which makes me go to the next topic. It is totally chaos in Brazil. And chaos in the sense that at least medicinal wise. Medicines are running low, and there were even reports of like patients are being tied down just before being intubated. Normal protocol of being intubated is being properly sedated and having some muscle relaxants before, and being in a calm area, which is not the case in Brazil. People are being tied down. They are not giving proper medicines for being intubated, to get intubated, and so yeah, it is it is a huge chaos in Brazil, and I don't really have much to say on that as well, so I'm gonna move on. I'm getting halfway, so as I said, this is a long-winded video. There has been more proof that might help Johnny Depp, the famous actor who got involved with Amber Heard, and there was actually some body cams from cops. The incident itself were that Amber Heard called the cops and saying that Johnny totally wrecked the apartment that he stayed in at the time, and the body cams from the cops did say otherwise, which might be damning for Amber Heard, and I must say, what is Amber Heard really doing? She has been called out for being a huge piece of shit. I don't know what the end goal with trying to ruin Johnny Depp's life and career. The next thing, I'm gonna move on, so it doesn't get really long. There has been confirmations about double mutation of the COVID-19 here in Europe, at least Denmark, and some cases in Norway. I think there was a double. I think it originated from India, the double mutation, and then coming to Europe, which in a sense might be dangerous, and I say might be because there isn't really much information about the double mutation yet, and we will see if the vaccines are helping against it. So we will see about that. And the next thing that I want to talk about is something that I've talked about before, I think on my last World News video. The shooter that shot up the FedEx warehouse has been identified. Brandon Hole, 19 years old. And I read an article about that as well, that his mom were flagging that he was not really stable, and he got his weapons confiscated, and then he legally bought some more weapons. If that's true, I know that you really like the Second Amendment, and it shouldn't be removed, but at least you gotta see that the availability isn't really that great in a sense. If someone is really unstable, you can just get weapons like crazy. Yeah, I think that at least it should be legal to have firearms, but it should at least be controlled. And you might not like that, but so he has been identified at least. The next thing that I want to talk about is Prince Philip, who did pass away last week, has been buried on Saturday at Windsor Castle, which is a place that I visited back in October. And rest in peace, Prince Philip. So I'm gonna move on. There has been a forest fire in Cape Town, South Africa, burning the university, and has burned some really old buildings, and they are trying to contain it, but it is a huge problem so far. And I think the cause of it were low humidity, dry air, and someone left the fire unattended, and then the fire just spread. And hopefully they will get it contained, because at least Cape Town for me was a really good city. Been there once, and I wish I could go back. And the next thing that I want to talk about is another thing that I saw from Memology 101, that it was a defense witness for, and I said I said the name wrong in my last video. The guy, Derek. I think I said David last time, but it's Derek. Derek Chauvin, the cop who was involved with George Floyd, the whole George Floyd situation. A witness for his defense was doxxed. And the thing was that he was doxxed, and a lot of people threw animal blood and left a pig's head on the porch. The thing was that the place that got attacked wasn't really the witness home. He left that some years prior, so a totally innocent person got attacked with animal blood and pig's head for no reason, and the whole case of being doxxed as well is totally messed up as well. And I don't think people should be doxxed, but for some reason people just, for revenge or for malice purposes, just release that information, which is messed up. And the last thing that I want to talk about is the whole thing that, well, I might go back to the last topic yet, and Minneapolis is preparing for total riots since it's preparing for riots depending on what's happening with what's the sentence will be if Derek Chauvin will, if he will be clear, if he gets cleared of all charges, then it sounds like hell is gonna break loose. But at the same time, I think hell is gonna break loose no matter what, considering what happened just a couple of weeks ago as well with Dante Wright. And now the last thing that I want to talk about is what's going on in Portland. There's Antifa is still rioting in Portland, burning cars, burning buildings still. And I must admit that I don't really see the point with that, really. We're going to protest, we're going to burn the city down. Does that really help? I haven't really gotten an answer for that. Does burning buildings down help your cause? Can someone answer me that? And that's the last thing that I want to talk about, and sorry for the very, very long video. It's going to 16 minutes. So if you're seeing this at the end of the video, thank you. Comment below, let me know what you think. You can like and subscribe, and if you want to support my channel, you can buy some merch in the merch app down below. Otherwise, peace.